You built a city with a central brain and handed me the keys.
Your credentials took down the grid. Who has access?
It's not a breach. He's running a full wipe.
Where's the override?
Top floor, the core.
Gas up, no breach!
Today, we're going to talk about a new feature that was released recently in OpenArt. It's called OpenArt Director. And what this is, it basically allows you to take full control over your generations. So I'm going to talk about it in deep details to show you how is it different from any other generators. And I'm also going to show you how I created the video that you're watching right now. So a director is simply a conversational filmmaking tool that turns your ideas into cinematic videos, and you can generate up to 5 minutes long in a single generation. And so what makes it powerful and unique, let's say, for example, if you have an unfinished script or a concept that you need to work on, Director simply acts like a creative collaborator through natural conversation, and it simply helps you develop your idea into a structured story, filling in the missing details. So you can simply just chat with the agent, tell it exactly what you have in mind, and it'll work out the magic in the back end, creating your generation in one go. So let me show you the structure of how I did the trailer that you watched earlier, and I only used 3 simple steps in order to create that. Step 1 was creating the character sheets in order to maintain consistency of my characters. And in this trailer, we have 3 main characters. These are Leo, the architect, and then the next one is Marcus, the detective, and then the final one is Vance, the mastermind. And of course, you can use your own AI assistant to write your prompts. You can use Claude, you can use Gemini, or even ChatGPT, whatever feels comfortable for you. So what I did basically is I started by generating the images. I simply clicked on the image right here, and then I started generating my images using Nano 2. I set the quality to 2K, and then I pasted my prompt in here. I hit generate, and then I have my characters ready for me to start generating the video. Now, here's the first character sheet. I wanted to make sure that I have enough shots of the same character to maintain consistency of all characters. Same thing right here. I have body shots, I have multi-angle character turnaround, and then expression sheet as well, in order to make sure if there's a close-up that the AI will maintain their facial expressions and reactions. And finally, here's the last character. Same thing, body shots, multi-angle character turnaround, expressions, and all of that with color palettes. And this is how you're going to maintain consistency of all your characters, especially if you have multiple ones and you're going to generate a longer video than usual using OpenArt Director. And then in order to start creating or generating using Director, you can simply just click on the button where it says Director on the left panel. You can also go to the home page if you want to. And then from here on the home page, you can also find it where you can click on the Director button and then chat to direct. This will open up the Director chat for you to start creating. And then all you have to do at this point is simply paste your prompt in the chat box right here. You also want to make sure that you click on the plus sign right here at the bottom of the text box in order to attach your character sheets. So you can either click on upload from local, or you can simply just upload from your assets if you have generated assets into your OpenArt account. For me, I have my characters stored into my local storage, so I'll click on that and then attach my characters. Now, here's something important and interesting. When you're generating your videos, you have to make sure that your characters are tagged in the prompts. So as you can see here, I specifically asked Gemini to use their tags, image 1, image 2, and image 3, but you still have to edit this in the text box. So when you find an at image 1, you simply click on that, and then it's going to show up the tags available for you. For me, I can simply just tag image 1 right here, and then you just have to delete the extras just like so, and you're good to go. Next, you're going to do the same thing, image number 2, tag image number 2, and then take off the extra letters. Most importantly, there are other tags in the script. So you're going to find throughout my motion prompt that I have the tags available as well, just to make sure that the AI will follow and use the exact or proper characters when needed. Now, when you're done editing your prompt to make sure that you have the right tags for each character, you'll have 2 different options before you start generating. At the bottom right corner in the text box, you'll find a button that says guide me. There are 2 options for you, guide me and just make it. The difference between the 2 is that guide me will basically allow the AI to review each step before moving on. So it will basically ask you for each step before generating. This basically allows you to take control over your generations. While on the other hand, if you just use just make it, what it does is basically skips straight to the finished video. So it's going to take care of everything in the back end. You don't have to do anything. Once you hit generate, you'll just sit back and watch until it's ready for you. And here's what it looks like in the editor. So this means you have a timeline that you have control over your generation. It stitches all the video clips together in one clip. And on the left side is where you can still chat to reiterate your generation. On the right side is where you have your character sheets, the media files that have been used in the generation. You can still add music. You have the timeline. You can add music. You can add voiceover if there isn't any. Now, there's one thing that I noticed during this generation is that the character drifted toward a recognizable real-world actor. I didn't intentionally create or reference that person. This is an AI generation artifact, and it's a good example of why you need to review your outputs before unintended likeness or voiceover similarities. Now, if you're planning to use OpenArt seriously, there's one thing you need to consider, and this is credits. And so for that, I recommend the Wonder plan because it's the best value. It gives you 106K credits a month, and you can simply just generate up to 106K images. You can generate up to 1,300 videos. You'll get access to a director and so many other features within this plan. So if you want to use OpenArt Director, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. You can also find it in the comments as well. And the good news is that they're currently offering 27% off. So you can join the Wonder plan and have fun creating. I hope you found this helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.